Huh? Huh?
Are you Jalen?
I don't know. Why?
Okay. I'm Officer from the Redmond Police Department. Here's the deal, man. We were out here before, and they're having issues with you videotaping.
I'm on the sidewalk.
Okay, they just don't want you coming back here anymore. If you do,
I was never here. I was never here.
Okay.
I'm on the sidewalk.
Do you mind telling me what you're recording for?
Just recording a video, an educational video. Can I get your name and badge number?
Yeah, I'll give you my card.
Yeah. Can I get yours too?
Sure.
And you guys, your body cam's recording?
Yep, mine's on.
So what did you guys tell them inside?
Nothing, I just spoke to them. They just said that they wanted you removed from the property, so.
From the sidewalk? I was never on their property.
Okay.
And I didn't say a word to them.
Okay.
They came out and spoke to me. But I know how they like to make up stuff, and
okay.
I didn't say a word.
Okay. Just for your sake and their sake, and so we don't have to keep coming back and talking to you. I can tell it's probably getting annoying at this point.
I'm not annoyed. I like talking to people.
Would you just mind kind of just taking your videotaping like somewhere else instead of PNC Bank? A lot of people are saying you're making them uncomfortable.
Well, I'm on the sidewalk, on the public sidewalk, just recording the video.
Go up to the windows and
I never went up to the window.
Go inside, okay?
I was all the way over there.
Okay.
I never went up to the window.
Alrighty, man.
And then I came right here, and she ran out, and she was like, "I'm gonna call the police."
Okay.
And I said, "Okay." I didn't say nothing. In my mind, I was like, "Okay."
Okay, I got you.
But I never went up to the window.
Okay, I got you.
Because I'm not allowed to go on the property
and record.
record.
Do me a favor and kind of just stay away from the bank area. Don't
What do you
go to the
mean?
windows and
I didn't go up to the window. Is that what they told you?
Mm-hmm.
They said I went up to the
I don't want to
window?
sit here and argue with you.
No, I'm asking. Is that what they told you? They said I went up to the window?
Mm-hmm. And
That's a false police report.
Okay.
Because, you could ask them for their cameras. Did you ask them for cameras? And
no,
investigate?
They just don't want you.
No, I'm saying, but they alleged that I was on their... They alleged that I was on their property.
Okay.
Well, and I was never on their property.
Okay,
I'm saying.
With them, just...
Yeah, just let them know I'm just exercising rights.
Okay.
Just freedom to record and on public sidewalk. That's all I'm doing.
Okay. Yeah,
you can let them know that, though.
I got you.
Do you have an issue with PNC Bank?
I never had an issue with PNC Bank. I was at Busey Bank, too.
Okay.
And you know what they did? They just shut the blinds.
Okay.
And they create that privacy.
Are you videotaping for like educational on banks and stuff?
Well, this is just education.
Oh, okay.
And my safety, the same reason y'all record, for y'all safety.
Okay.
And my safety as well.
I gotcha.
Yeah, I never went on their property.
Okay. Yeah, you're all good to record and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, you can ask them for their camera footage out here, and you can see if I went on their property. If I did, I'll take the trespass, but I never went on the property.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Where are you parked at, sir?
Huh?
Where are you parked at?
What do you mean?
They said you were in a car.
I mean, I don't know. They're in a lot of cars.
Okay.
I walked over here.
Okay. Where's your house at?
Huh?
Where's your house at?
I don't know. I don't answer these questions, ma'am.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Well.
I mean, I'm not going to ask you where your house is at, you know.
Yeah, if you want to head this way.
Where's you guys' station at?
It's right over there. It's 400 South Vine Street.
400 South Vine Street? Okay, thank you.
No problem. 302-378. That was for 302.
Am I being detained right now?
Yeah,
oh, okay. Okay. Nice. And can I ask you guys a question? Since we're all just standing here.
Yeah, what's your question?
Do you guys know all 5 elements of the First Amendment? I mean, I'll let them help you out. No? How you doing? Can I get your name and badge number?
Sure. What's your name?
Well, she already knows my name. Apparently.
I don't think he has any idea what you're talking about. That's my card. My badge number's not on there, but it's 453.
You're a sergeant?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. Nice to meet you.
What brings you to the bank today?
I'm just recording on the sidewalk. I'm not even at the bank.
Do what?
I said I'm just recording on the sidewalk. I never went on their property.
I didn't. I said it's too
You know. Yeah. I was actually over there. And are you recording? Your body cam on?
Yes, sir.
Nice, nice.
Sure.
How they gonna trespass me from somewhere I never been?
Yeah, I don't know.
They can't.
I mean, they can tell you, they can say you can't come to this bank.
Yeah, but I've
They
never
can't
been on the
keep you off
property.
sidewalk.
I've never been on the property.
But you understand it's a bank, right?
Yeah,
Banks are like nervous because banks get robbed.
that's fine.
I'm not saying you're here to rob a bank.
Yeah,
I'm
not.
asking you.
I'd
understand
rather
when
roll
people
a
get
joint
nervous
than
when
case
people-
one, you know?
Huh?
I'd rather roll a joint than case one. You know what I mean?
But you understand why places like this would get nervous.
Can I ask you a question?
Can you let me answer your
Yeah,
question?
go ahead.
Let
Go
me
ahead.
explain something real
Go
quick?
ahead.
You got to understand why they're concerned about you being out here because they're a bank. They got money in there. They don't want to be a victim of a bank robbery.
Of course.
They don't know you.
Of course.
They called us because they didn't know why you were here. Why you're hanging around. And
Okay.
yes, it's not illegal to be on the sidewalk and do what you're doing.
Yeah.
It's not. But they still have the right and I think the responsibility to call us when someone's doing that outside the bank.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
What bank robber is gonna stand on the sidewalk and record the building and wait for you guys to get here? They told me you was called. They were calling you. They told me they was calling you. Don't you think I would have?
You
know?
Like I said, I'm not saying you're here to rob a bank.
Yeah, that would be the dumbest bank robber in the world.
Your behavior is unusual for normal bank customers.
I'm not a customer.
Okay, so what brings you here?
I'm just recording on the sidewalk. I'm recording everything I can see, the neighborhood, that law
How much
office.
longer do you plan on being around the bank?
What do you mean?
How much longer do you plan to be here on the sidewalk in front of the
Well, I'm just gonna wait for you guys to roll out, and then I'm gonna roll out.
Okay.
That's it. You know, I was actually just about to leave.
What are you vlogging? Are you?
Yeah, I walk around and I just record. I vlog. You know, get the area. So yeah.
Are you from around here?
Am I from here?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Okay. How long have you been in this area?
For some time. For some time now.
Okay. So I'm not did you give them your name? Your name?
I didn't give nobody my name.
Okay.
When they came and talked to me, I didn't say a word to them because I know how they like to twist it. I never went in the bank.
I could swore.
You can
This
ask
is the
them.
second time somebody's called on you.
Like I said, you can ask them for the cameras.
One time, I could have thought they said you were inside the building.
Oh, that's a false police report.
It's not a false police report.
I never went in. I was out here.
And I could be mistaken.
Yeah, I didn't. You can ask them for their cameras. They got cameras.
Well,
The furthest I've been is that plant right there.
how long have you been out?
Maybe 10 minutes, maybe 5-10 minutes. And then they rushed out and they told me they was gonna call y'all. So I didn't want you guys to spend the block looking. You know,
Okay.
how long you been a sergeant?
Sergeant?
Yeah,
It'll be 15 years.
15 years. Okay, I like that. I like that. I tried to ask them, but I don't think they knew. Can I ask you?
What?
You know all 5 elements of the First Amendment?
All 5 elements of the first. Man, am I going to show up on YouTube if I get it wrong?
No.
Speech, religion,
Mhm.
assembly. They're like the other 2 that I'm missing, they're like lesser known ones, right?
I mean, it depends on who you ask.
I got the big ones though. Freedom to say what you want, freedom to worship who you want, freedom to peacefully protest.
You got more than most already. I give you a hint.
Okay.
It's something I'm doing right now.
You're just standing
What am I doing though?
there. Recording?
Of course.
That's not in the first one.
Freedom of press.
Press.
There you go. There you go.
Press. So what's the 5th one?
You don't know?
I'm gone. If I do,
So what you got? Let's see what you got. You got speech,
Speech, religion, assembly. You help with press.
and there's a P one.
Well, P is press, so there's another P.
There's another P one.
I don't know.
Petition.
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 Explain that to me. What's that mean?
The freedom to petition the government.
Oh,
Yeah.
like the things that people are having issues with these. When Christy Noam had that senator arrested, petition to come in, like ask your government questions.
Exactly. Exactly.
So you may not know it,
Mm-hmm.
just from looking at me and what I'm wearing.
Yeah.
I am as far from those people as you could be, as far as like Trump regime and mob
Mhm.
and all that.
Yeah.
I worry about that every day.
Well, it's not. It's something you guys all should know anyway. Because
No, I know.
if
But
somebody like me comes out here to record, then if you don't know your constitution, you guys could possibly violate my rights, just like she's about to come do right now.
how's she going to violate your rights?
She's about to give me a trespass warning
Right.
for
Saying
somewhere
you can't go on that property.
I've never been.
Right. And it's saying don't go there in the future. It's not saying this isn't anything about what happened in the past. It's saying it's
No, I'm talking about right now.
come back in the future.
Yeah,
Do you have a
That's
telephone number or do you not want to give it to me?
I don't give out the information.
If I could just have you sign here.
For what?
It's your no trespass notice. Just saying that I explained it to you. So basically what this means is a permanent trespass. So therefore if you come back, it is an arrestable offense.
Well, I've never been here.
Okay.
I never went on the property.
That's
In order to
just
trespass me, I have to have gone on the property. They
Okay.
told me to leave, and I refused to leave.
Okay.
And I've never gone on the property.
Okay.
I've been out here this whole time.
Okay. Do you want to sign it or not?
I'm not signing anything. I've never been on the property. Like I said, did they say I went on the property?
Yes, they say you're.
Did they said I was all the way up against the door? That's a
There's
false
your
police
copy.
report. How do I go about that?
You can report it.
Can I report it right now?
Yep, it's reported.
That they no, I'm saying that they made a
from their car to the front
I
door.
didn't
You should
follow-
go in the front door or
I didn't
something like
follow
that,
anybody.
but
How would I know who's an employee out here?
Okay, we're not gonna
I
argue
don't
it.
know.
You're not allowed inside of that building, okay?
I
Or
never
on
went
their
in-
property, which includes the
I've
sidewalk
never
over
went
there
inside the
and
building.
the drive park.
I never went inside the building.
Do you
Okay.
need anything from us anymore?
I didn't call you guys.
Then you're free to go.
You guys are free to go too.
Do you plan on leaving?
Yeah. As soon as you guys roll out, I'm gonna roll out. You need to explain to them what the First Amendment is that I just explained to you. You need to explain, because you
What
know it
exactly
more.
do they do to violate your First Amendment?
This
rights?
trespass.
Right,
I
and what
never,
does it say?
I never went on the property.
It doesn't say you went
Sarge.
on their property. It's saying
They said I went on their property.
because someone in there said you.
Yeah,
went on their
they said I went all the way against the window. That's their property.
Right, and that's what someone told us.
I never went
so
on their
that's not the
property.
police doing anything.
No, I'm not saying that, but the trespass. You guys didn't properly invest. If you would have went inside there,
Okay, let me-
pulled the cameras, and seen that I was never on their property, I wouldn't have no trespass. And you, right?
Let me explain to you real quick.
Okay.
And try not to interrupt.
No, I'm good. Go ahead.
This block, this
Mhm.
section of property
Okay.
is owned and maintained by PNC Bank. Okay? That is their property.
The sidewalk.
Is that a true statement?
The sidewalk.
Does the building and
The
the parking lot belong
the
to the bank?
building is theirs.
Does the building and the parking lot belong to the bank?
Yeah.
Okay. That piece of paper
Mhm.
says you are no longer allowed to come on their property.
Okay.
It's not saying, it doesn't say anything. I know someone says you went on their property before. That's irrelevant. This is private property because of how you're acting today. They are giving you notice that you are furthermore trespassed from their property. Should you choose to enter or remain on their property in the future, you could be subject to arrest.
And what I'm saying to you is, the trespass means that I went on to the property. They reported that I went on to their
Can
property.
I grab that paper and
Yeah.
show you something real quick?
Yeah.
You are hereby given written and verbal notice of no
Mhm.
trespass. You may not enter or remain upon the land of the bank at this address.
Okay.
It's not saying you went on their property. It's saying you
They
cannot
said
come back
I
to
went
it.
onto their property
Right.
though. That's false. That's a false police report. Like I said, go in
It's
there.
not. They didn't.
Ask them for their footage. Ask them for the footage.
No.
Please. Because I never
here's-
went
here's-
on
here's
there.
the
You
fact
know
of the
what I mean?
matter. Even if you're just,
I was right here on the sidewalk.
even if you're not doing anything, even if you're just standing there and they don't like the way you look or the way you smell or the way the shoes you're wearing, it is private property. They can tell whoever they want not to come on their property.
So they can trespass somebody from walking down the sidewalk just because I got black shoes
You're
on.
not trespassed from the sidewalk. You're trespassed from the
Oh,
back.
that's what I'm saying.
Now
I never.
I
I was
feel
on
like
the.
You're here with your camera, trying to like prove a point or.
No, I have a problem with the trespass because
The
I never
trespass
went
says
on.
you can't
No, I'm
come
saying I
back.
never went on the property
Okay.
though. In order for me to come back, I had to be on the property. I never went on there.
Okay. The notice says you may not enter their property.
Okay.
That's all you have to worry about.
Yeah.
To me, it's irrelevant whether you were on their property. I don't even care.
Yeah.
But it's their property. They have asked us to tell you don't come to our property.
Okay.
And that's all it is.
All right.
So,
And where'd you guys say the station was at?
what do you need at the station? Because I'm the sergeant on duty and I'm the ranking officer today.
Okay.
So if you've got a complaint or something, the easiest way to fill out a complaint form is do it online, urbana.il.gov. Search police.
I didn't
complaint.
say anything about complaint. I can't go down there to pull some body cam footages and see.
You have to submit a FOIA request.
Of course, because they had,
That's all
like I
that's online,
said,
too.
it didn't make no sense for them to have a problem with me recording on the sidewalk, right?
When you say they, you're talking about
The bank,
or
the bank, no, the bank.
Okay.
They had a problem with me out here recording on the sidewalk, right? And they called more people down here with cameras. So now, if I go down to the station, submit a FOIA, get the body cam footages, I got inside the bank. It didn't make no sense. You know what I mean? It didn't make no sense. And if you guys went in there and asked them if they wanted to trespass me, that's not right because I'm on the sidewalk. You know what I mean?
Right. But you still haven't given me a reason why you're on the sidewalk.
I'm just recording a video, of an educational
you're allowed to
video.
do
That's
that.
all I'm doing.
So you're looking for a police response.
Of course not. I didn't tell them to call
So
the
what's the
police.
educational purpose of your video before the police get here?
What do you mean?
You said you're recording the video for educational purposes.
Yeah.
What educational purposes were you recording before the police?
Well, I'm just out here showing my people that you can record on the sidewalk without any problem.
Right. You can't.
Because that's my First Amendment right. Like we just went about, freedom of press.
Yeah. All right. Well,
That's all I'm doing.
hopefully you've got your teaching points made. And
But where's the station at again?
right over there, it's that white building you see through the trees. It's right
Okay.
outside of
Can I get you know the address by chance?
400 South 5th Street.
Okay. Oh, it's on the card. Nice. All right. Thank you. I appreciate it.
This starts on a public sidewalk outside a PNC bank where a citizen is legally filming in the rain. Bank staff panic, don't like the camera, and immediately call the police. Officers arrive and start fishing. Why are you here? Why are you filming? How long are you staying? The citizen stays calm and makes it clear. He never stepped on bank property, never went inside, never touched the windows. Even after admitting it's not illegal to film from a public sidewalk, police still issue a trespass notice, not for anything he did, but based on the bank's claims without checking footage. In the end, he walks away free, still recording, planning FOIA requests, and proving the point once again. Filming in public is not a crime, discomfort isn't suspicion, and rights don't disappear because someone feels concerned. Let's keep going.
Yeah,
How was that thrown away?
I don't know. You got a scale?
Well, it's not that okay, you can know. Because you know certain drones do have your register, right?
Okay.
And I'd hate to be find a drone unregistered because if it does look down on that, it will fine you a significant amount of money.
Cool.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate you looking out for me.
We'll look it up. We'll search the model number on the internet, right? You don't know it.
Rolling in here.
Is it the Phantom? The Phantom, right? Brother, what kind of drone is it?
Not, I don't know.
Is it a 5, 2, 3?
I don't know.
You don't know? What's the say on there? Yeah, flip it over. Let's look at the serial number.
No, I'm good.
So you afraid it's too much? You waste too much? You didn't register
A
properly?
little close, man. 6 feet.
3 feet, but CDC changed the guidelines.
They say 3 feet now.
Yeah, CDC changed it.
Either way, I like 6 feet.
Alright, well, you get on there, put the drone down, leave the serial number on the bottom, find out, make sure you're not breaking any FAA laws.
No, I'm good.
You just told me you don't know the model number, the make, or the weight of that drone, so how are you good?
Plus, she was flying it over there, so how can...
I'm not worried about you flying it. That's not what's illegal. What's illegal is maybe you not having a registered drone, which I'm telling you is a finable offense through the FAA. So on my behalf, I'm worried about you flying an unregistered drone.
Okay. Well, thanks for the info. I guess
And
I can.
You don't know, you just said, right? Honestly, some basic questions, brother. This ain't complicated.
Yeah, no, I get it. I'm just
Unwilling to cooperate?
doing my thing. I don't know
Well,
why
no,
I'm
you're
being
not
bothered
doing
here.
anything, because I'm asking you some questions about your drone that you're flying. What's your name, brother?
Excuse me 1 second. I gotta send a text here. About an hour from now. Okay. Cool. Anyways, yeah, so.
That's four?
Phantom is CGI. I don't know what... You don't know what model... Phantom is the model?
Am I being detained or what?
I'm free to leave.
Oh,
As long as you don't fly the drone anymore.
Oh, I'm gonna fly it. I'm gonna fly
Well,
it.
if you fly, they're going to have to have permission. Like I said, you may be flying an unregistered drone with the FAA. That is, again, against the law. They will have to detain you, bring the drone down, just confirm it's not illegally being flown, right?
What law is that?
The FAA law?
Yeah.
It's the FAA law.
The FAA law, that's what it's called?
Well, it's in the FAA things. I'm not the one with the drone, brother. You're the one with the drone.
In the FAA things?
So
Really?
You want me to really pull it all up? You gotta
I
follow
mean,
I do.
it's up to you guys, man. I know the laws fairly well, so
Fairly well enough to know that that doesn't have to be registered.
well enough to know that I don't need to answer your question. So I wasn't bothering anybody, so I don't know. I don't understand why I'm
breaking the law.
I don't understand why I'm being bothered.
Well, I told you multiple times. I'm not sure what the miscommunication is.
You told me multiple times what? That I was flying a drone? Is that it?
That's all you got out of the conversation?
I mean, yeah, that's pretty much all I got. You guys are that I'm flying a drone. So I'm gonna pull my mask down there, fellas. So don't get too close, because my buddy's getting over Corona, and he's a coworker, and so the only reason I put it up is because you guys came close. Other than that, I'd have my mask down. So, anyways, cool.
You got your phone out, brother?
What was that?
Park 107. FAA certified code of house inspection. No, that's way less than 0.55 pounds. You don't weigh less than 0.55 pounds? I'm doing research like you want.
I don't want.
You asked me to look it up. I'm looking it up with people who are more knowledgeable than me.
I just don't need help. So if you're just gonna come give me some directions or how to do or what to do, I don't need that. So other than that, I don't know why we're here.
You don't know the weight of your drone. You don't really know what you're supposed to do. And if you did
Who said that? Who said that?
You said that.
When did I say that? You didn't even hear any of our conversation.
Well, ask me what the weight is.
I just did not provide an answer, right?
Ooh, it is prime, huh?
Doesn't mean I don't know that. So
You have to provide that, otherwise it could be confiscated.
that's not true. So just so you know, I don't consent to you guys touching my property or confiscating it or searching it or anything. So, holy crap. Are we done yet?
You can leave.
I know I can leave, but I want to do what I need to do, and I don't need you guys sitting here criticizing me. So,
Like I said.
well, waiting for you guys to leave, and then I'm gonna do what I do. So,
Are you doing this?
Oh, come on, bro. Don't be that childish.
Well, are you doing this
This is
for
our
commercial purposes?
this is our PD. We can do whatever we want. Fuck.
I'm asking you 3 times.
Sound like a little kid.
I'm asking you. You're not answering the question, which is kind of weird. Yeah, are you doing this for any commercial purposes? Do you have like a YouTube channel that receives revenue of posting videos?
Thing is, I don't have to answer any of the questions.
No.
That's the bottom line. So,
But
and
if
I'm
you're-
not gonna. I think I've already showed you guys that.
But
So,
if you're doing it for that purpose, then you do need a pilot license, believe it or not. No, legit, you need a pilot license. I don't know why you're pointing at your face.
that means I'm not impressed with your statement.
I'm not trying to impress you. I'm trying to make sure you're aware of the legal implications
I don't
of
need
your
you
actions.
to. I don't need to make you to make sure of that.
Oh, yeah, that's kind of what we do.
It's like you
Part-
guys
part of law
are. Right now, I
enforcement-
feel like you guys are just kind of bored, looking for somebody to mess with.
No, part of law
I mean, I'm a dude out flying a drone, bro. I'm not shooting nobody. You know, like what the
So
fuck?
you can, because part of law enforcement isn't just enforcement of laws, it's also education, right?
No.
Yeah,
No.
it is. Yeah, so
You know,
I'm trying to educate you
The
on laws.
only part of law enforcement is to uphold the Constitution, but that's all you're supposed to do. Supposed to defend and uphold the Constitution. Education is not your job, especially if somebody doesn't want to receive it. There's nowhere in there that says educate. Did your oath say I'm going to educate everybody I run across? No.
No,
You
but
might
it's-
like to, and I can get that, but
It's part of our job.
but
to
it's
make sure
not
we're aware.
it's not
This-
part of your job, especially because I've said a million times, like, I don't need your guys' help. I don't want to hear your directives or you explain the FAA drone rules to me or none of that stuff. Like, I'm just
So you're familiar
over-
with Part 107 FAA regulations.
I'm over your guys' conversation, and I want to do my thing, and I'm going to wait till you guys leave to do it, and so that's the only reason why I'm still here. Other than that, I would have just been gone.
Well, like I said, so
So,
just hear me out, all right? So you're aware of FAA regulations Part 107, right? That says you can't fly it over people. That if you're doing this for any type of commercial purposes, you are supposed to be a registered drone pilot. And if that drone, which you say you don't know, you haven't told me the weight, so I'm assuming you must not know it, because if it was below 0.55 pounds, which from what my buddy hits, who's a drone operator, that is likely above 0.55 pounds, which means you do have to have it registered with the FAA. You're aware of all that? So yes or no, brother? I just want to make sure you're aware of all the things going on.
again, this is not. I'm just not going to answer the question. It's pretty simple, dude. So,
Well, like I said, because it's a civil and criminal penalty, which means
what penal code is it?
it's not a penal code.
What vehicle code is it?
It's not a vehicle code.
Health and safety?
Not health safety.
Oh, which one is it then?
FAA,
What's the F stand for in FAA?
federal,
Federal.
Right?
You a federal cop?
no. Constitution's federal too, and I do that too.
Is
Weird, huh? I do a lot of things.
Is there a USC code for this?
a USC?
Yeah, that's the Fed. That's the federal law, right?
Probably.
United States code.
I'd have to go look that one up if you really want to know. It'd take me a little while though.
The whole point is not your job. This ain't your job. So.
Well, I appreciate you
This
telling
is
me what my
ridiculous.
job is and is not to do. I really do appreciate that.
Well, I
Well-
might. Know, it seems like I know it better than you. If I was a cop, I wouldn't be here fucking with the guy who's just flying a drone, like totally peacefully.
But drone operation is it's an up and coming thing that not a lot of people are aware of.
So what are you here to do then? Teach me, or are you here to? What are you here?
Well, I
What's
would
the
say
point? What's the point?
Because I'm not really a teacher. I'm trying to educate you on the laws.
I don't want it. So there. I mean, you can stop right there. I guess I don't want the
Then I feel
education.
bad.
I don't want the education. I don't need it. It's gonna go in one ear and out the other. I might even be childish like your partner over there and say blah 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 when you're talking to me about it.
You might.
So I might. It's a strong possibility.
Hey man, it's
So-
your country. You can do what you want.
No, I know. I get it. It's just I think what we're doing here right now is pointless, and I don't even know why you guys are still here.
Well, I mentioned
You-
it to you, and you told me you didn't know.
If
so-
I was you, I'd clean up the dead bird you got right in front of you.
I know. I just noticed it.
Yeah, that's more of a hazard than me flying a drone.
Really?
Yeah,
How so?
could have infections, right? What if there's
I know a whole lot about the aviation.
What if there's a lady?
population
What
of
if there's a
County.
lady with a little kid running around here, and the little kid comes and grabs the bird that you guys left there after you just saw it?
Well, yeah.
So that is a good use of your time.
I did.
That's what I would do. I would do that.
I'll pick it up before I leave. But
I would.
Like I said, I don't want to leave you out here violating FAA laws and them send you a bill in the mail. So, like I said, I'm curious about your drone, man. Like, obviously, I don't know a whole lot, so I've been asking a lot of questions, and you just...
So you're not, the thing is, you're not curious about my drone, right? You didn't come out and say, hey, what kind of drone is that? Man, that's cool, see you later. You're curious about how you can find some way that I'm violating a law. That's what you're curious about.
Or
which is pretty f***ed up.
No,
You're like looking for a reason, that's what I'm saying.
No, I think
Like,
hey, what
I
kind of
think
drone is that? We'll make sure it's under the 0.55 requirement, and
well, how about it's none of your business because you don't know if it's under your 0.55 requirement, and you don't know anything else about any of the other laws or anything surrounding me or this drone, and so you should just go.
well, like I said,
go find somebody breaking a law.
I just talked to my partner who
the childish one?
No, I was in his phone. Drone operator. Yeah, he's part of the drone team. So he's pretty knowledgeable. And I asked him, like, hey, dude, well, how do I know if a drone's above 0.55 pounds? Right?
So you're assuming.
No, make an educated guess.
And so you're guessing. You just said it's an educated guess, right?
Educated
and
guess.
now how is it an educated guess? Because
Well,
you have
so
a lot
I-
of
so I
you have a lot of
described-
experience with drones.
I literally just told you I don't, and I told you. I was
Okay,
talking to
so
somebody.
now you were talking to somebody on the phone. Did they see the drone?
No, but I can describe it pretty well.
You can describe it. So they would be assuming the size of it.
No, because he has seen the other person's drone team.
But the other person you talked to on the phone, he would be assuming the size of my drone based off his description, right? Okay, so that's called an assumption, right? You guys, pretty sure the way the law works is you guys aren't supposed to assume stuff.
No, but we can make reasonable deductions based on prior knowledge and.
But you just said you have no prior knowledge.
I do.
You do have prior knowledge?
I feel like you're trying to argue with me when I'm.
I am, because what we're doing is dumb. I don't understand what we're doing. I'm trying to fly my drone peacefully and hang out and just enjoy this nice day. I don't need it for you guys to teach me the drone bomb. I don't need you guys. I don't want the education. Like I said, it's a high probability that when you guys are trying to teach me, I go blah 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 while you guys are doing it.
But the main thing is to make sure you ain't in compliance. That would be the main thing.
Okay, so your main thing here right now is trying to figure out if there's some way you guys can say that I'm violating the law. But you just said it. Your main is to make sure you guys are in compliance.
You should be in compliance, make sure.
Okay, now let me ask you something. How do you know I'm not in compliance?
Well, that's what we asked.
That's what we asked you.
And do I have to answer your question?
Well, you don't have to.
Okay, yeah, but I'm gonna fly my drone right here. So at that point, you guys should leave. You have no reason to be here. You don't have a reason to believe I'm not in compliance. You just saw a drone and said, "Well, what's he doing?" And I'm gonna go ask him. The person doesn't want to answer. We don't have to.
Yeah, you're right.
You don't have a crime. So I don't know what we're doing here. This is stupid.
Sorry to feel that way.
Okay. Well.
Just like I said, I know you want to be here, but there's nothing stopping you from being here. There's nothing stopping us from being here. That's the beauty of it.
Yeah, no, that I mean.
So, but you got it, right?
But you guys should have something to do, right? I mean, you are at work. You got a job. Look, go do one of those things. There you go.
Alright, brother. So that guy, he's actually very educated in drones, and he did tell me for sure that drone does need to be registered. So, I would hate
Thanks for the.
look, I took care of your bird for you, so you don't gotta worry about the avian flu. Alright?
Cool.
And according to you, this probably wouldn't be one of my jobs either, would it?
I think that is your job. Yeah, that could be protecting some little kid, man.
Oh.
So.
This one starts as a simple drone audit near a police facility and turns into a fishing expedition. The auditor launches from a public area, keeps to himself, and refuses casual interrogation. First contact is mild, basic "what are you doing" questions. Then more officers show up and pivot to FAA talk, model number, weight, registration, Part E107, commercial use, and whether the drone is over people. When asked for a statute or actual violation, they can't cite one. The auditor stays calm, won't ID, won't consent to a search or seizure, and keeps repeating the only questions that matter. Am I detained? What law? No detention, no crime. Just loitering lectures. The scene drags, some eye rolling, some education, even an attempt to guess the drone's weight over the phone. Meanwhile, the auditor points out the obvious. FAA rules are federal, public filming is lawful, and he doesn't have to play 20 questions to enjoy a legal hobby. Eventually, the cruisers pull off, the sky's clear, and the drone goes back up. Channel takeaway. Rights don't require permission. If you're on public ground and within the rules, you don't owe a biography or your gear to anyone. Know the basics, where you can launch, what you can film, and the FAA thresholds. Stay respectful and hold the line when curiosity turns into compliance theater. Let's keep going.
How much do you want to bet? If he is pretending to be a police officer, he's dumb enough to call the cops and say that he's being recorded from a public sidewalk. But I didn't give my consent to be recorded. I thought there was an expectation of privacy in public.
You got a problem, pal?
What's that?
Do you have a problem?
Just filming.
Yeah, why are you filming me?
Hey, it's public property.
I don't give a what it is.
You don't?
Yeah, I don't.
Oh, okay. Well, it's a free country, so you have a right to feel however you want.
Yeah, well, I think you're gonna stop filming me, pal.
Are you a police officer?
Yeah, I am.
You are? What town are you a police officer with?
Never mind what town I'm a police officer.
You're live streaming right now.
Yeah, because I want them here.
Okay, well, you can call them if you like.
Yeah, I've already done that.
Okay.
They said you're
Okay.
you don't want leave people alone.
Do you know what famous means?
What?
Do you know what famous means?
Yeah, I know what famous means.
'Cause
You
you're-
stop filming me, pal.
Because you're about to be famous in auditing America. I just have a question. Why is there a light kit in the front of your vehicle?
That is none of your business either.
It's none of my business?
That's right.
I guess you're right. I mean, are you impersonating a police? You just told me you're a police officer.
You're goddamn right I am. You want to see the fucking badge, pal?
Yes, please.
See?
I'm sorry. Could you pull that out
you don't
again?
need to see it any better than that.
That looked like a fireman's badge.
I don't care what it looks like to you.
Okay. Are you aware of the First Amendment?
Yeah, I'm aware of the First Amendment.
Do you know what it is, sir?
The freedom of the press, buddy.
Absolutely. That's actually very
Hey,
good.
people, would you please call the police? This man's stalking me.
Do you know that that gives people the right to film in public?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. And do you know that you've identified yourself as a police officer on camera, so if the police do show up, I'll be happy to hand over that footage?
Yeah, you can hand it over to them.
Okay.
Because they can't do anything about that either.
Actually, that's a federal offense to impersonate
Oh, really?
a police officer, yes.
When did that become a federal offense, pal? Freedom of speech, anyhow. You don't know if I'm lying
Right.
to you or not.
Well, once you identify yourself as a police officer, you've committed a felony.
Oh, really?
Yes.
You think you're scaring me, don't you?
No, that's why I'm being very polite and very calm and considerate.
I want to see what you got filmed of me. You've been filming me since over to CBS, pal.
That's
I want to
right.
know what you're filming me for.
My own purposes, I don't answer questions.
Yeah, you don't answer questions.
That's right.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll find out what you're doing, pal.
Okay.
If I find out you posted anything on Facebook
I'm putting it on Facebook and YouTube.
or any place like that,
I am.
I'm coming after you.
Am.
I'm coming after you.
Is that a threat?
No, it's a promise.
It's a promise? So did you just threaten physical harm to me, sir?
No, I did not.
You didn't? Well, you did identify yourself as a
You know,
police officer.
There are sources, legal sources that a person can use other than threats, okay?
Okay. So could you tell me what legal resources you'd use to prosecute me for practicing my First Amendment right?
I'm telling you, get away from me.
I'm actually am away from you. I'm standing on a public sidewalk and you're impersonating a police officer, sir. You have quite the big belly. I think if you chased me more, you'd lose weight.
Get away from me.
Sir, have a great day impersonating police. I think that's like a mixture of the walk of shame and the drive of shame. Anyways, again, this is Josh from Auditing America, and we have a gentleman impersonating a police officer, and I'd just like to thank him for the footage. He's impersonated a police officer, and I'm going to terminate this call to notify the police at this point that we have someone impersonating a police officer.
This video is a textbook case of how dangerous fake authority can get. It starts with a man filming on a public sidewalk. Totally legal, totally peaceful. But then a guy rolls up in a Jeep decked out with antennas and a light kit, looking like an unmarked police car. The confrontation begins when the man claims, "I'm a police officer," but refuses to name the department. That's when the red flags start flying. He flashes what looks like a fake badge, gets aggressive, and even threatens the filmer, all while continuing to claim he's law enforcement. The auditor calls him out immediately, knowing impersonating a cop is a serious federal crime. But the fake cop doubles down, trying to intimidate the cameraman and even hinting at physical threats. The filmer stays calm, keeps the camera rolling, and educates the guy on the First Amendment. But the most dangerous part, the impersonator pulls a gun, forcing the auditor to stop recording and call 911. That's when things got real. Later, the fake cop was charged with impersonating a police officer, assault, and unlawful possession of a firearm. And the best part, he never once asked for ID. This is exactly why public filming matters. When cameras roll, frauds like this get exposed and taken off the street. And let's keep going.
Did you get permission from the building owner to be in there with the camera?
What? Oh, again,
It's private property. You got to go.
this is a public office right here.
No.
No.
Yeah, it
If
is.
they're having hearings here, if they're having any kind of hearings here, you're welcome to go ahead and record. But right now, this is a private building. You got to go.
No, I understand the building's privately owned, but this is a California state
It
entity.
does not matter. The only time you can be in here recording is when they're having some kind of legal session in here, some kind of rally or administration thing. You cannot come in here in a privately owned building just because it's state doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, it does. And they're
No, it doesn't. So
and they're.
this is what we're gonna do.
Hold on, I'm gonna speak.
You're refusing
De-escalate.
to leave.
Okay, get louder.
So the cops are gonna be called.
Get
and
louder.
You're gonna be arrested for trespassing.
Get louder.
Dude, they're gonna call you.
I'm okay with that. Get louder. I'm lucky. You're threatening me now. I'm trying to speak with you. I can get public records here, which is what I'm doing. It's called public records, bud. Public records.
You are gonna be arrested for trespassing.
Well, that's what you think.
No, it's not what I.
In the
it's
lease
what I
agreement,
know.
this office is open during public hours to
Let
the
me tell you
public, and I'm
something.
getting
This building is
public
privately
records.
owned just because
I
this is
understand that.
public,
I
just
know
because
very
this is
well what
state
I'm talking
public.
about, and I've already talked to the
Okay.
security guards downstairs, and they said,
No,
"Yeah,
you didn't,
yeah, I
because
did,
they didn't
I
know you
did."
came up here.
They
That's why
told
I'm
me,
up here.
Louder, bud, louder.
You know what?
De-escalate, bud. De-escalate. Why do you go there? When somebody doesn't jump, you want to be physical and loud. I don't get it. I have on video. I'm not liberal. I have on video them. Listen to me. I have on video the security guards telling me, "Yep, you can go to the 8th floor. That's public. That's the State Department." On video.
Record in here, bud.
They told me with my camera. I recorded them telling me. Okay, good luck with that.
You're an idiot.
You're likewise, babe. Take care, huh?
Fuck off.
Yep. Take care. Have a good day. Shit. Yep. Talk as you go down the elevator, tough guy. I'm trying to get public records, and apparently I'm being yelled and.
Okay, so
Right. I can give it to you guys. What the hell is going on here? What's the problem?
There's no problem. It's just a
that's
year.
who handles it. That's who handles it.
But the state law says I can turn them in here, and then.
We're trying to help you.
I know I can turn it in here, and you guys send it over. That's what the law
I
says.
want to help you right now.
Huh?
I want to help you right now.
Okay. Can I? Okay. Oh boy. I'll go down and wait for the police. They'll tell you guys I'm good. I'll come right back in. I'll see you in a minute.
If you have a public record request, we have that.
I do, but you guys are yelling at me and telling me I have to leave. The other guy was yelling, man. You guys are telling me I have to leave and I can't be here and all this crazy stuff. Well, I'm trying to abide by the lie that I can't be here. I'll go talk to the police about it. I know I can be here. Right? I'm trying to get public records. You guys are refusing.
We have public records.
Okay, can I put in my request or
What
not?
hospital do you work for?
I don't work for a hospital. I'm going to request the employees' names. I'm going to request his name, who was just talking to me.
Yeah.
Right? I'm going to get your guys' names, employee files, phone bills, things like that. But since you guys are basically refusing to take the request, telling me to give it to legal,
Nobody refused it.
he told me to give it to legal. That's it. I'm gonna take that as a refusal. It's a violation of the law, and I'll have my lawyers send a suit over. So what I'll do in order just to alleviate the nonsense is I'll just come down. I'll wait for the PD, and then we will see. Which door should I wait for him at? So they can tell you guys are wrong. Well, they just said I can get public records. That's what I'm here to do. But with all your yelling, I said I'll come down and talk to. Back up, buddy.
Property.
Back up.
You cannot record in here.
You're wrong. In the state office, I can record.
Let me tell you
Look
something.
at this guy's getting close.
Private property.
Back up.
Get the hell out of here.
Back up.
Get out of here.
Back up.
Get out of here.
Back up.
Do something.
So you do something.
Do something.
Likewise.
You know, you're one of these fucking YouTubers that come in and cause trouble, huh?
I'm not
Get
back
the fuck out of
anymore.
here, bro.
Yeah, take that guy away. He's a loose cannon. You're a lawsuit waiting to happen. I'm gonna wait for the police so they can tell you guys are wrong.
No, it's
Simple.
fine. You can wait for the cops. It's fine.
Yeah.
This is-
all right, stupid fuck. Get out of my face and quit cussing at me and calling me names, right?
It's enough.
I'll be here.
Guy.
Anytime. All right, cool. Grow a couple inches. Let me have a cordial conversation here.
Sure. So this building is
Jesus.
private property.
I get
It's
that.
not a state-owned building.
I get that.
So I know there is a
It's a state
agency here.
agency, and in the tenant lease agreement, it says that you're making the building is available for the public during 8 to 5, whatever the work hours are,
Right.
to go to the state agency. I can record there because I'm a journalist gathering content, and so I'm just trying to ask them about public records. But he came up and yelled and created a scene like you just saw him do right here. And so I said, okay, I'll come down. I'll wait for the cops and maybe they can calm the situation down. And then I'll go back up and get my records. You guys have stopped me from getting my records at this point. So I'm just trying to get public records and be on my way, man. I got a camera. It's not a grenade or something, you know?
Right.
And I'm not going to go all through the building. I literally I asked them where it was. They told me 8. I went right there. I'm not going to every floor or nothing like that. So
Right.
I understand I can't. But I can go to the
you
State
can
Department,
definitely go to their
and I can
spot,
record
yeah.
while doing it. Yeah.
So in the private building, though.
But
I know there's public access.
yeah.
So it's the same thing as like protesting. It's kind of a gray area, especially
Right.
when it's a
And
private building and there's public access here. So it's kind of like, okay, well, what can you do?
Yeah.
So it's
Well, here this guy was talking about trespass. I have the trespass code here. If you want to go outside, I'll talk with you outside. But you can see right here in the trespass code, and I know this like the back of my hand. It says right here, you can't use the trespass code based on somebody's constitutional rights. So to violate their constitutional rights. So because I'm recording, there's an issue that's violating my constitutional rights. I'll wait for the police. They'll tell you guys. I'll go back up. Hopefully, dude will be calmed down by then, because obviously he wants to fight and get physical, and that's really not what I'm here for. So,
well, it's the only thing is there's a lot of confusion as far as like, okay, sure, private buildings and private entities, I get it. Yeah,
public, you mean, not
no.
private?
No, public you can do it. That's fine.
Right.
The only thing is why it's confusing is because of private buildings that are owned privately, not by the
Right.
state or anything like that. You can't record.
But
the thing is like, okay, well, if there's a state entity here,
yeah,
then that's where it's always so confusing.
That's where we
like,
can
okay,
record.
Well, how does it work then? Where can you actually?
See, this
record,
guy's
where can you
cool
not?
and actually speaking with me.
So that's the only.
Yeah.
Even for me, I'm like,
I
know I'm not a cop.
I can solve
I don't know
that for
the law
you.
specifically, but
Yeah.
I know like private property you can't record.
Well, if
And
the
that's why-
owner
that's why
says you
this is
can't,
like-
right? If
Well,
the
yeah,
owner of the
there's
building
definitely
says you can
signs
or
and
whatever,
right?
yeah, there's supposed to be signs, but because there's a state, we can go through the public access,
Right.
up the thing, we can record while doing it, right? Anywhere I can go legally to get to that state, office, I can record. And that's where they opened it up when they did the tenant lease agreement. I've gotten them before. Every state one is like copy paste. It always says you're opening the building up to the public between the hours of 8 to 5, and they signed on to that when they rent to the state agency.
Right.
So I went up there, and those guys were being cool. They were fine, and I asked them for public records, and they're like, "We can get them," but that guy came in yelling, calling me a bitch and all this other stuff. And you're going to jail. I'm calling the cops. And I was like, let me just alleviate some of this. I'll come down and go out. I'll wait for the police. I'll speak with them. If you guys want me to not wait on the property, I could do that. Just let me know. Yeah, maybe I should have just talked to you in the beginning. I thought you were like stalking me or something. I'm like, let me just get away from this guy. I think he wants problems. You clearly see what I deal with. And so
that's the thing. Like, I had a feeling, because the way with the camera and stuff, I had a feeling you were an auditor.
Are we saying, because I came out to alleviate violence, right? I thought dude was going to come back up and we were going to get physical. I didn't want to do that. So I didn't know I was going to run into him again down here, right? So when I did, I'm like, oh shit, I'm trying to get away from this dude, and here he is. But and two, just to alleviate the concern of whether we can or can't, a police can tell you guys, and then I'll go back up. But if you guys are saying, yeah, you're good to go to that floor and do your public records while recording, then I'll go back in and do it and be on my way. Yeah. So it's up to you guys. What are you guys telling me to do here?
As far as I know, you're good.
Okay.
You're good.
All right, I'm gonna go back in. I'm on camera telling me I'm good. So.
Probably do it before he comes back.
I know that he's a loose cannon, man. Okay. Do one of you guys maybe want to roll with me, so if that happens, we can just get my records and go, and that guy don't freak out again, or?
Yeah, do you want to roll with him? Just in case, like in case he comes back.
We're up to it.
Yeah, I'm just going to the state office. I'm going to do a records request and be out of here.
Okay.
Cool. All right. He said it's good. He said I could come back in, I can record, I can do it on the 8th floor. I'm not going to no other floors because I know they're private. Just going to the state office.
All right, let's do it.
All right, let's do it so we can get going. Hey, thank you, bro. What was your name? Your first name? Thank you, bro. I appreciate you.
No problem.
Apparently he's gone. Maybe he's talking to his bosses about what happened. Oh, there he is. Awesome.
All right.
Can we do a public records request now?
Blueprints for what hospital?
I'm not getting blueprints.
We don't have any other kind, sir. This is what we do. We're the hospital building department.
Yeah, no. You guys have employee records. That's what I'm getting.
You can't have access to our employee records.
Of course. I can. Whether you agree or disagree, I would.
I've never done it. I've been here 16 years.
I would ask you guys to call your PIO and find out, because it's your public information officer. It's a state law. You guys just have to follow. And I know you guys aren't used to it.
Are they coming?
Well, they already gave me permission to come back in, so whether they come or not, I can be in here, and that's from the security. So yeah, I'm just trying to do my records request and be on my way. So
well, let me get the attorneys down.
Okay, that'll work. Yeah, let's do it through them. That's cool. Or anybody, that'll call the PIO or find out.
No. You have public records that's only done through an attorney when you're dealing with the state. To my knowledge.
Yeah. Well, yeah. The way it works is we can write it down, turn it into you guys. You guys forward it to wherever it needs to go, and they should really tell you that. I mean, you should have the training on it. Unless this office itself isn't open to the public, but from what I understand,
I told you if you're a hospital, it's a public, but you're not with a hospital, sir.
But the public can come in and ask for records or speak to you guys about other stuff. Yes. For anything, yeah, whatever, hospital or whatever.
Anything.
Okay.
Don't put words in my mouth.
I never said you said anything. I said I know the public record laws allow me to come grab public records at this office. That's what I'm saying.
I've never heard that. But
and
I don't know everything.
And this is open to the public because it's not restricted. We can come right in, go up the elevator, come here. So that's what makes it open to the public as far as the law goes.
We have who he calls himself an independent journalist, and he's videotaping. He claims to be wanting some kind of public information records for employees. I don't think that. I think he needs to hear from an attorney. Can you have Ryan come down?
Oh, the attorneys will know.
All right, so it has to be done by email? Okay.
Well, let them know that the law says I can do it written or verbal. So I'm doing it here.
To an attorney right now.
But they don't know what they're talking about. I'm doing it in person.
You saying our attorneys don't?
Yeah, I do. The law doesn't say I have to do it by email. The attorney knows it's a law. So tell him that. I'm doing it in person. I can talk to him if you want.
Thank you. That's not right. We're just going to wait for the police to come.
Now they're going to wait for the police to come instead of taking the public records.
They're coming, right?
Who knows how long, but yeah, they'll be here eventually.
Have a seat.
All right, so
I can give you the email where you can make your public records. It's going to go to the attorney's office, and then they'll process it. That's the way we do it. And the attorney just told me that.
They're wrong. I'll take the email and I'll email them, and I'll just talk to the PIO, and then they'll tell you guys. You guys will get training on it because that's what you need. You clearly don't know what you're talking about.
I'm pretty sure I don't.
No, I know, and the attorney didn't either. It's not just an email. Like, we can do them in person because the law says written or verbally, right, at a location. So I know. I'm informing you so that you know. Because you'll run into it again. I guarantee when my video comes out, there will be 15, 20 more guys doing the same thing right here because you guys are untrained, right? And they're going to want to see it. So, Office of the Director. Right here. Look at access to public records. It's right here. Here you go. Read that.
Yeah.
It says we can have them and inspect them right here.
Yeah.
Look at this. Inspection of records. I can inspect and ask for records right here.
You're looking at, sir. You're interpreting it the way you want to.
No, I know the law. I know it well. Cool. All right, cool. I'll either be back up or not. We'll see you guys later. We'll see. All right, so this is all I needed. I'm going to get the email. I'll talk to their PIO. By the way, that's a refusal, just an FYI. You guys have refused to. I know, but you're not taking my request. So it's a refusal, just so you know.
This is what happens when government employees think they can override the Constitution just because they're in a private building. Our auditor walks into a multi-tenant office building in California to visit several state offices and file public records requests. But the moment security sees the camera, it all goes downhill. They're hostile, confrontational, and dead wrong about the law. Security insists it's private property, but conveniently forgets that state offices inside a private building are still open to the public during business hours. That's the law. If the government rents the space, they open it up for public access. One guard straight up loses his mind. Threats of trespass, cursing, yelling, calling the cops, even though the auditor never went anywhere but the 8th floor state agency, which security themselves said was public and okay to film. The staff upstairs, equally confused, they claim public records can only be requested via email. Wrong again. California law allows requests in writing or verbally on site. Eventually, a calm security officer confirms what we already knew. The auditor had every right to be there, and the ranting tough guy, just another untrained tyrant with a badge trying to intimidate the public. And let's keep going.
You guys are making me nervous.
Why are you nervous?
Because you guys are surrounding me. You guys have been hassling me for days. Can I get your name and badge number, please?
It's right here.
A. Goyant, and the badge number, please? 5779. And you, sir?
Strickland 3401.
And you, sir?
Nunez 594. Would you like me to write that down for you?
No, thanks. I got it recorded.
Why are you nervous? I don't understand.
I'm nervous because 3 guys just came and I'm minding my own business, engaged in a lawful activity, and you guys surround me.
Well, when you're unlawfully flying a drone over a police operation per ARS and per the FAA rules, then you're in violation, right?
I wasn't above.
You're also failing to identify yourself. You're failing to provide your.
Hold on, I'm waiting for somebody with stripes.
You're also failing to show that you weren't unlawfully flying your drone.
Well, hang on. Really?
Your FAA license. So what are we supposed to do with that?
I have my FAA license on the drone.
Now, granted, you started your camera much later than this conversation began, but for the camera, I'm explaining.
So you talked about how I won't show you how I'm flying my drone legally, and I don't want to be a jerk, and I mean this respectfully. It's not my job to prove that I did something illegal. It's your job to prove. It's your job to prove that I did something illegal.
Yeah, but you have to identify yourself. We saw your drone flying over the intersection.
And that's a legal activity.
We saw it land right here. And we're telling you it's not. And you need to identify yourself.
So is it just an ARS ticket? It's a civil ticket?
It's a misdemeanor, yes.
And no one even said we're citing you at this moment. We're just saying.
Yeah, you are. You whipped out your thing and you said, well, give me your ID. So I'm going to talk to your boss and I'm going to explain to them that I know the rules. I'm licensed with the FAA. My drone is licensed with the FAA. To be honest, you guys have been hassling me for multiple days and I'm engaged in a lawful activity.
That's why you're hiding in the bushes, right?
What do you mean by hassling, by the way? Just because we come up to you and say hello doesn't mean it's hassling. We talked to you a couple times. We said what's up. We asked you what's going on.
I'm not hiding in the bushes.
That's not hassling you.
I'm not hiding in the bushes.
You're hiding behind a tree.
This is a public space.
You have no line of sight on your drone, right?
Yes, I do have line of sight on my drone because I was flying it.
See the intersection.
I was flying it from right over here, and you can see clear all the way over there.
Well, this is my boss here.
What's your name and badge number, sir?
Jim Lottie, 438.
Thank you.
What's your name, sir?
I first I want to talk to you about something really quick.
Okay, what's your name so I know who I'm talking to?
You can call me a good citizen for right now.
No, I'd like your name, not good citizen.
I just want to know which law that I broke because I wasn't directly above anybody. Okay. The rule says that you can't interfere with the police activity, which I absolutely did not do.
Do you have your pilot certificate or your UAS certificate?
I do. I'd be happy to show that to you if I can get in my box right here.
You don't have any weapons on you?
I don't have any weapons on me. I'm just gonna open my box here. You can write down this number and look it up, that's fine. But I was engaged in a perfectly lawful activity. I know all the FAA rules. Your guy says that it's illegal to be above a police activity. That's not true. It's illegal to interfere with a police activity.
Right.
Something I did not do. FAA rules, no state or city law says you can't fly above people.
Yes.
Which
the
I did
FAA
not.
says you cannot fly above people unless you're part of that group.
Right. I did not fly above anyone. I flew well above the intersection, did a couple circles, flew above public easements and stuff like that. So this is my FAA number. And this is my drone registration number. You're not going to take it, right?
No, but we were going to write it down.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
And you are interfering because we have our own drone. We're trying to fly above this operation.
You're not flying right now, though.
Doesn't matter. We can't deploy it if you're up there flying around.
Yeah, but what I wouldn't be able to do is interfere. So,
you putting your drone above there is interfering us from deploying ours if we want.
You said that on camera. I'll be careful what you say is the law. Be careful what you say is the law because I know the rules very, very well.
Okay.
And I know that you guys don't like me.
Why do you say that?
Because you've hassled me before.
I've hassled.
You've talked about hassling me.
When have
before.
I hassled you?
You rolled up on your bike last Thursday and gave me a hard time because I was off by myself away from the people.
No.
Yeah.
Be careful.
No,
what
that
you say
wasn't.
on camera.
That wasn't me.
Get caught a wire.
Yeah.
That wasn't me.
Okay.
I'm gonna hand this back to you. I just want to write down your.
Thank you. Sorry, I'm shaking. I'm nervous. I'm really nervous.
Fine, man.
I'm nervous, but
Is that the serial number? What is that?
This is my FAA
pilot. One you just provided me? Nope.
No,
okay.
They're different. One's for
that's
the
your pilot's number?
Yeah, that's my pilot's number with the FAA. This is my drone registration with the FAA. I know exactly all the rules.
Okay. Do you have your serial number for your drone accessible?
It's right.
I just want to make sure it's not covered.
Yeah, no, it's right. One.
Hang on one second. I'm just going to write down the number on it.
I 100% know all the laws.
I don't have my readers on. Can you read that for me?
It says.
Why are you shaking? I understand why you're so nervous.
Because you guys, I'm engaged in a lawful activity, and you guys come up and surround me and ask me a bunch of questions, make me think that I'm breaking the law, try to convince me that I'm breaking the law. Even I'm not.
I just cited ARS. That's all I did.
You cited it incorrectly. It's not.
No,
it's
not.
It's
taken
not.
Directly from
it's
ARS.
not illegal to fly above a police operation. It's illegal to interfere with a police operation.
It is unlawful for you to fly it over where other people are at. And where you were flying, you're talking about the sidewalks and the intersection, there are people there.
I have video that I did not fly above anybody directly. I did some circles above. You can see me going, but there's no state law that says you can't fly above anybody. That's an FAA regulation, and if you want to report me to the FAA, that's the information to do it.
Right.
Do you have an ID with you? So
I
we know
don't.
who
I'm
we're
sorry.
talking to?
I don't. I'm sorry.
What's your name?
I don't want to provide my name because
Okay,
I was engaged.
Here's the deal.
I was engaged in a completely lawful activity.
We are investigating what we believe is not lawful activity. And
which crime would it be?
We think that you were flying that where you shouldn't have been flying it. Okay, that's why we're contacting you.
And you're telling me on camera right now that you're accusing me. You're telling me right now on camera that you're accusing me of unlawful activity, and that's why you need
I said we're investigating potential unlawful activity with the drone.
I'm asking you right now.
I just answered your question. I told you what we're doing.
I have another question, sir.
No, I'm going to finish stating to you what we're doing.
Okay, you're investigating.
The officers have already explained to you that under Arizona revised statute, if somebody has violated the FAA laws, that is a criminal offense.
Which
and so
that's
what we're
there's no criminal offense about flying over somebody.
Stop interrupting me, please.
Okay.
That's what we're investigating right now. Okay. As part of the investigation, we need to identify who it is we're talking to. That's one of the things the FAA requests from us is the identifying information.
They would need only this information if you had a complaint.
They ask for your name. Okay.
They have.
So,
you could even find my name through this, I believe.
I'm explaining things to you before you end up in handcuffs.
Okay.
Okay.
What would I end up in handcuffs for?
Because we have a town ordinance that says when a police officer is investigating potential criminal activity or even civil violations, if a person does not comply with the request for identification, they are guilty of a misdemeanor and can be arrested. And I am now informing you, if you do not identify who you are to us, you are going to be arrested for failure to obey a police officer. Do you understand that?
I understand that now that you're accusing me of, now that you're suspecting me of a specific crime of which I still don't know.
I told you,
I'll tell
believe
you
that you were flying over people where you shouldn't have been flying over people.
I'm glad
I don't know how much clearer
I'm glad you said that, that flying over people is what you're suspecting me of doing. My name is...
An Arizona auditor was flying a small drone from a public spot near an active police scene. Officers rolled up fast, citing an Arizona unlawful operation of a model aircraft statute and claiming the entire intersection counted as a police operation. They demanded ID and said refusal would mean arrest. The auditor pushed back. He said he never flew directly over people, didn't interfere, and had video to prove it. But he wasn't going to litigate curbside. He asked for a supervisor. When the supervisor arrived, the auditor produced his FAA pilot certificate and the drone's FAA registration number. Even with that, officers insisted he identify himself under a local failure to obey rule tied to their investigation. Visibly nervous but steady, the auditor kept the camera rolling, repeated that airspace rules are federal and that interference, not mere flight, is the bar. With the arrest threat hanging, he began giving his name. Why this matters. Calling an entire intersection a police operation to shut down public drone flight is a stretch. Airspace is federally regulated. States can address obstruction interference, but because we're working, isn't a blanket ban. The burden is on government to show a violation, not on a citizen to prove innocence on the sidewalk. Whether you fly or film, this is the playbook. Record everything, know your lanes, and don't let policy eclipse the law. Let's keep going.
I'm sorry? What do you mean? Oh yeah, I'm out here. I'm just out here filming everything. I'm stress testing the First Amendment right to record in public. Hey, have a good one, man. I can't hear you. Oh, yeah, it's too late. No. Well, then why would you stop and talk to me then? That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense. Go smoke some weed and relax. The cops are being called? Okay. Yeah, you gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta go. You're gonna call the cops? No, don't call the cops, please. Please, don't call the cops. Oh no. Ah, the old generation, no. Oh yes! We need another activist. Thank you for joining in. The second part of the FAPA crew here today. I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Okay. Right, okay, well, my rights don't end where your feelings begin. I'm sorry. What's up, Mr. Timberland? Hey, I suggest you don't step up in my face.
Smiling at your camera.
There you go.
I suggest you don't do this bullshit.
Oh. Have a good one, buddy. Take it easy. Hey, thank you for holding him back. He was very scary. He was very scary. Oh boy, already. Already. I haven't even been here for 10 minutes. How's it going?
Oh, there's was there an issue with them?
I'm sorry, I couldn't really hear you.
Was there an issue with it? Something inside?
Oh, no. I don't know of any issue in there. No, I haven't even been inside. I have no idea.
Did anything happen? Why are we here?
Oh, I don't. Why are you here? I wasn't the one who called. I have no idea.
Did you have an interaction with someone inside?
Oh, yeah.
All right, that's why that's what I'm asking. That's it.
Oh, well, I mean, just ask me a question. I'll give you the answer. I wasn't really sure on what the question was.
What I asked you why I was here.
Oh, well, I'm not really sure.
Disagreement?
Oh, I mean, I'm not really sure. They told me that they didn't want me on their property, and I just informed them that I was on the public easement. So.
What are you doing?
Just out here filming.
Any reason?
Yeah, stress testing the First Amendment right to record in public here today, man. Can I get your name and badge number?
Understand. No, it's fine. You record all you want. I'm just
yeah,
asking.
yeah.
I'm just asking so I can put a piece together.
Yeah, there you go.
I'll
yeah, just go and inform them on what my rights are and go hand out some free education. That'd be awesome, man.
Yeah, as long as you don't go on the property.
Yeah, man, just as long as nobody tries to rob the weed store, then I guess nobody's going to get arrested, huh?
What?
I said, I guess as long as nobody goes and tries to rob the weed store, then nobody's going to get arrested, right? Oh, no.
No, it's not private property. That's all right. That's it. You're allowed. You can do that. It's not.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
I'm going to go talk to them.
Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate it. I'm sorry? I'm recording. Why? Because I'm stress testing the First Amendment right to record in public.
Why?
I just told you why.
What's your purpose, though?
I just told you. You want me to repeat it?
I don't get it.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate. What part don't you get? The stress test? Or do you not know what a stress test is? Or do you not know what the Constitution is?
I don't understand what your point is.
So hold on. I'm just going to say it to you one more time. I'm going to say it really slowly.
You a stress test for your First Amendment rights or something.
Right, yeah. So the First Amendment right to the
get it.
Constitution to
Explain
the
it to
freedom
me.
of the press in public.
Okay.
Yeah. So everybody, even you and me, both of us have the right to be in public.
I know my
and use our voice.
constitutional
And
rights.
so then why are you questioning me?
I'm
What's
just
going on?
wondering- I'm not questioning what. I'm not saying you can't be here. I'm asking you why.
Well, I just told you. There you go.
But I don't get it. It seems stupid.
Well, you coming up and questioning strangers seems kind of stupid to me.
I'm trying to understand.
Yeah, well, there you go. I'm doing all I can to make you understand. I don't know what else you're confused
No, you're
about.
not.
So what else are you confused about?
You're just standing here aggravated saying you're going to
I'm
repeat
aggravated.
yourself.
All right. Well, you're aggravating me. How's that?
But I don't get it. I don't get
I
what your
don't get
point
your
is.
line of questioning either. But I'm not going to demand answers.
So you're just standing here looking stupid.
There you go. It looks like we're on the same boat
And
here.
aggravating people.
Sounds good. Looks like we're on the same boat.
That makes no sense.
All right. Well, why don't you talk to these guys then?
He doesn't know what you're doing here either. I'm just trying to understand.
He knows exactly what I'm doing here.
Yeah, just where you are, you legally understand that. You can film whatever you want. It's legal. Just don't interact with the customers.
Well, I can interact with whoever I'd like to.
Well, just it's a business.
Right. Yeah. No, I'm not impeding on any
I
business, especially
understand-
not
I
by
understand-
talking to somebody.
I
So
understand if someone they come up to you like you get an interaction.
right, like this guy right here.
Yeah, they
Right.
came up to talk to you. That's fine.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't trip out.
Oh, I mean, I can use my First Amendment right to freedom of speech however I'd like to.
Just trying to cause more of an issue.
Right. Yeah.
You know
Just
what I'm saying? Like,
just don't.
You're good with what you're doing. That's fine. Just asking not to. That's what
Man, just don't play in traffic. You might get hit.
But it doesn't make it right.
I'm sorry.
I said I can use my Second Amendment right to shoot you, but it doesn't make it right.
Well, there you go.
I don't understand.
I'm not going to sit here and try to explain it.
Then why are you here?
I already told you. Again, with the circular conversations, I've already told you, and I'm not going to try to sit here. And if that's what you think I said, then yes, there you go. All right, then there you go. Then your questions are answered. Your questions are answered.
No, I don't have an answer to why you're being a douche.
Why I'm being a douche? I don't know. You tell me. I never said that. All right, then formulate your own answer and use that as the truth. Formulate your own answer. There you go. All right. Well, to each their own then. Dude, you literally have an American flag on your hat. Just relax. Well.
And you need to have people understand why you're doing the things that you're doing.
Okay, so what don't you understand?
Why you're standing there acting.
Because I'm showing people's reactions. I'm showing people's reactions like you, an uneducated person like yourself. Okay, so the First Amendment to the United States Constitution. You said you know what that says, right? So do you know what the 5 facets of them are? No. Okay, so you don't know. So why are you coming up here and making yourself look like a dunce to people? Just go away. Just if you think I'm a douche, just go away.
When people come up and ask you, why don't you say that?
What did I say?
Those 5 things, and that you're filming.
Well, I said I'm stress testing the First Amendment right to the freedom of press in public, correct or not? So what about that does not make sense?
Everything about you.
All right, well, there you go. I'm not going to sit here and have circular conversations with you. You have a good day. Hey, can I get your name and badge number too?
Sergeant Rocket 325.
Sweet, thanks. Have a good one.
In this video, the auditor visits AO Therapeutics to stress test the First Amendment. Exercising his right to record from public property, everything starts calmly. He's filming a peaceful view, explaining the concept of testing public reaction to a camera, but it doesn't take long before tension brews. An aggressive male employee storms out of the business, getting in the auditor's face, trying to intimidate him with profanity and attitude. This guy doesn't ask questions. He barks demands and clearly can't stand being filmed. Even after being physically restrained by a colleague, he circles back later and makes contact with the auditor, escalating the situation. The auditor stays composed, but the threat is real. You can see it in the guy's body language. He's unhinged and itching to start a fight. Police eventually arrive and, surprisingly, they do their job right. One officer confirms the auditor is within his rights as long as he stays off private property. No ID demands, no threats, just a calm exchange and a nod to the Constitution. Meanwhile, the aggressive man continues lurking in the background, still fuming but ultimately powerless. And that's the point. Once you stand your ground legally and peacefully, you expose who the real problem is. This video is a textbook example of how ignorance, emotion, and entitlement clash with lawful public accountability. Let's keep going.
And really, if you think about it, it's more like a second chance kind of thing, because if we just showed up to places and like arrested people for a trespass, you know, it's like, why not give them a warning?
So now at least I know if I were to go on their property, then I could get arrested. But,
yeah. But this is all still public sidewalk, so as far as I'm concerned, you're not conducting any illegal activities.
Sure.
Anyway,
all right, appreciate you, brother.
Nice to meet you, man.
You bet.
Take care.
You have a good one. Be safe, man.
Yep. See ya. I'm also gonna go in there and let them know for you.
All right, now we're heading down the street. Let's see if any other folks here in town have a problem with the First Amendment, shall we?
Want to stop for a second?
Y'all want to stop for a second? Sure, there you go.
Hey.
Yeah. I'm a little defensive today. How can I help you today?
Well, you want to get defensive.
Yes, sir. I do want to get defensive.
You want to go take pictures of me and then you flip me off when I take a picture of you.
I got it, you little
Come here.
Nah, I'm good.
Come on, you little worm.
What can I do for you?
Just smile.
Again, there you go.
You're a
Cough, loser. Seriously.
Come on back. We're on a public sidewalk.
Yeah, I'm standing right here, Chief. What can I do for you? Am I a piece of work?
I already got your license.
I don't give a rat's. I got your license plate number 779 NUA, huh? Are you drunk, sir? Have you been drinking today? You been drinking today? You been drinking today?
Well, of course I have.
Oh, are you drunk right now?
I had a glass of water for breakfast. I had a Gatorade for lunch. God, what an idiot.
Get out of here, loser. Seriously.
You're just a little worm. That's what you are. You're a little worm. Yeah, you're a little worm.
Sir, you are touching me. Get away from me. Hey, can you call the police on this man? He just came up and pushed up against me. Call the police. I got it all on video, you little.
Why was he up there?
Because I'm out here taking photos. Ma'am, can you call the police, please? You think you can walk up to somebody on the street and push into them and think there's no consequences? Huh? You want another shot? Come at me, mother. Yeah? Oh, you want some more? Bring it on. Seriously. Can you call the police? Just call the police and say I was just assaulted. Yep, sure did. And I'll do it again if you keep coming at me. You want to keep coming at me? I wouldn't come this direction. You start walking toward my voice, you'll get it again. That's right. You walk up and assault me, you get sprayed. Yeah. Go cry to mommy now. You were crying a minute ago, aren't you? Well, it looks like you're crying right now, aren't you? You think you can just walk up to people on the sidewalk and push into them and think there's no consequences?
We have emergency. I was asked by an old man to call the police. There's a couple of them out here fighting. One of them was approached negatively. Somebody was sprayed with mace, and it doesn't look like it's really de-escalating very quickly.
I got medics coming out here to check your eyes out.
Any fucking medics.
No, that should probably have them take a look.
No, I got set up.
Okay.
You got people like this in town now.
Okay.
Okay. So I took a picture of him because he took a picture of me at the bank.
Okay.
So I stopped and took a picture of him.
Okay.
And he flips me off right away.
Okay.
Then he starts baiting me, cussing at me, calling me. It's all on his video there.
Okay.
And when I walk up like this, he steps into me, and in me, he has his pepper spray already. He fucking zaps me right now with pepper spray.
Okay.
It's my fault. That's stupid.
Okay. What are you thinking?
I'm not thinking anything.
Okay. Well, because
I'm thinking that was really stupid, that I should have known better, because this is what these little peckers are going to do now. Mm-hmm. They're going to start sending people all over the country doing this stuff because they want conflict. Okay. What else does that guy want? He's been out here on the street. That's what he's been doing.
You're right.
This is public. This is
right.
public.
You're right. I'm gonna kind of be a little bit on your side on this aspect of he's out here recording, taking pictures, and you see the stuff on YouTube.
Oh, well, no, I don't want to.
I'm just saying, like, you know what I mean, like those guys that do this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yes. Are you sure? Let me have the medics come take a look at your eyes, please. I'm not a medical professional, and it's, you know.
Are you proud of yourself? Huh? You proud of yourself?
You said...
Hey, officer, I'm a big fan of apologies. If he wants to apologize to me, I won't press charges for him assaulting me.
1 second.
No problem. Take your time.
All right. So, did you first see him at the bank?
Yeah, he took a picture of me when I was doing my business at the bank. So I stopped here and took a picture of him. And he immediately started baiting me, trying to bully me, trying to get me into doing something.
And then you stopped out and we're talking to him right here.
Yeah, I was talking to him over there.
Okay.
Because he kept walking. And I just was, hey, what are you taking pictures? You know, I want a picture of you. So immediately he flipped me off and then started cussing at me. It's all on his video.
Okay.
Okay. So sorry that you're a piece of shit, a worthless human being. I apologize. Is that
Step
good
up.
enough?
Sure. Step over here with me. Just step over here with me, please. I hear you. Just have them take a look at you. Okay. I'm taking one step at a time here. Okay. Do me a favor.
Yep.
Can you hang out with them for just a minute, and I'll be right back with you. Okay.
All right.
Mind just keep an eye on him for a minute. Thank you. All right, man. So sounds like you guys had a little bit of some stuff going on. So, you mind if I could get your name really quick?
Now you can get my name. Mike Norton. Michael Norton.
M-I-C-H-A-E-L.
M-I-C-H-A-E-L.
N-O-R-T-O-N?
Correct. Yeah, I've been doing this for well over a year. I've hundreds and hundreds of cities all across America. I never had to use my pepper spray, ever.
Okay. What happened?
Just walking down the sidewalk, and I wasn't recording when I was walking down the sidewalk, just heading this direction. I saw the truck pull over, and I thought, oh, this might be trouble. So I went ahead and turned on my camera, and this gentleman got out of the car and his truck and he's taking pictures of me, and I had no problem with that. Hell, I take pictures of people all day long. And I think he said smile, and I turned around and gave him the finger, and he's, oh, that's not so nice. And then he just kind of got closer and closer to me, and
did he take a picture of you?
Oh, I'm sure he did. Yeah, I'm sure he took several pictures of me. He just kept walking closer and closer, and got right up in my. He was literally. I was holding my camera like this. Let me show you. Collapse that. I was holding my camera like this, as close as I possibly could to myself, and his face was literally right there, and he pushed up against this, which pushed up into me, and that's when I didn't even look down to see if it was his hand pushing me or his belt or whatever. But when you get in that somebody's face at that, and he was getting really, in fact, I'm going to rewind this a little bit and show you the video.
Sure.
Let me just show you what this fine pushing me.
Get away from me! Hey, can you call the police on this man?
Okay. All right. This couple here saw the whole thing. There's a gal over here that called 911, I think.
Okay.
Because I hollered out and said, hey, can you call the police? So
okay.
It was kind of a no-brainer. And again, he's a dumbass. He's a dumbass.
Sure.
You tell somebody, hey, I'll give you a chance. You apologize, and I'll drop the whole thing. I'm sorry, you're a piece of is what he said. What a dumbass. So I don't know if the man really deserves a second chance, but you know what? Just for shits and giggles, if he wants to be stupid again, let's give him another chance and say, hey, once again, you got a chance. Make an apology, and I'll accept it, and we'll move our separate ways. I have no desire to tie him up in court, and the only one that benefits from that is the courts. The courts and attorneys, and it's crazy.
All right.
I'm willing to, he needs to be an adult. He needs to be a grown-up.
Okay. All right, man.
So am I free to go?
You're free to go at this time. You guys...
Pressing charges?
Well, he said if you guys can handshake this out to try to...
No.
Okay.
The man pepper sprayed me. He baited me into walking up towards him. He stepped into me, and then immediately he had that pepper spray ready.
He saw the video already, Chief.
This is exactly what he did.
Okay.
And he actually is stepping into me if you watch the video.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you.
The reason that he's got that.
He saw the video already, buddy.
You're free to go. So I'm not going to pursue this any further. So if there's anything that I need to reach out to you for or anything like that, I'll give you a call. But other than that,
you need phone number?
I might have already grabbed that from you. I guess I didn't. I'm sorry about that. Okay. Awesome. Thank you, sir. And sorry about the circumstances. And please have a better rest of your day, mister. So.
This world is full of pieces of human excrement that do things like this just for fun.
Mm-hmm. Take care.
Holding the camera right at him. I mean, it's kind of hard. You haven't had time to do any editing or nothing, so it's unedited, straight. I kind of think you're the right to tell you, damn dude, you have it all.
All right, Mr. Norton. Thank you for your time. I'm glad that you're safe. If you need anything, please reach out to us. And have a better rest of your day, okay? Take care.
All right, hey, you guys have a good one.